Another big thing that happened today with Brian Steele, y'all. Brian Steele literally got the detective to admit some things that I don't think that he was supposed to admit. Like the detective has been meeting with the corroborating witness OTF Jam for quite a bit, for quite a while now. They have said that he's met with him like 12 times out of the 30 times that he's allegedly met with other agents. 12 times out of 30. And allegedly out of the whole 30 times, only 3 times have been documented properly with like recordings or audio and all that. So today, Brian Steele literally, he basically literally he asked the detective, what is your normal protocol when you meet with like someone who's supposed to be a witness? And the guy kind of like, he kind of was like a little flustered a little bit, and he kind of just said like, he typically has people that's there like, reporting and everything like that. So Brian Steele just wondered like, so you saying you do all of this stuff like that, but you've met with the guy 12 times out of 30 times that he's met with someone, and we have no documentation. Where is the facts? Where's the files? What was being talked about? We don't know what was discussed. Like all we got is just hearsay that y'all were following some legal guidelines. We don't know if y'all were. Like he literally leaned into it. He was like, right now these men are facing life with no parole for murder. OTF Jam has been caught red shoed. Like they got him with the same outfit on at the crime scene, at In and Out, and at the airport. They got all the footage of him with the same outfit on, except for the hoodie. And right now, he's desperate. He's in a desperate state right now to basically somehow figure out a way to get some chance of freedom in the future. And that's what they laid out today. Brian Steele asked the detective, have you ever dealt with people in these type of situations, or do you know people in these type of situations where they literally they're facing life and they have no chance of parole, and are they ever willing to basically snitch and say lies basically against innocent people to help get them out of trouble? And the detective literally said, yeah, that's something that's common. I don't know if he was supposed to say that, because this person right here is supposed to be one of y'all key witnesses for the government. OTF Jam is supposed to come and literally tell that like Durk is allegedly a part of a crime that they have no evidence on him being a part of. And your main lead detective just admitted that like people who are facing terrible situations of like not being able to get out, no chance of parole, typically sometimes lie to like basically get a deal, to get a deal. So that was huge right there. That was really big, because now this guy, if the jury was really paying attention when OTF Jam come in there and they start hearing his story, and then when Brian Steele and all them start crossing with him, I think that's gonna lean in heavy with him. I think today, honestly, was so long and drawn out today by the prosecution for that reason. I think they realized that the lead detective messed up, because he admitted some stuff that I don't think they wanted him to admit. And also, that wasn't the only thing that he admitted, because like I said earlier, when they meet with these people, they are supposed to like record this situation. They are supposed to record every interaction with the cooperating witness, so they can have files on it to make sure there's no bribing and all that stuff going on behind the scenes. Right now, we don't know. And that's something that Brian still alluded to. He said, right, he met with these people over 30 times, and only 3 times we have audio or some type of recording for it. How do we know that he was not being bribed and he was not being promised stuff to like basically snitch on people for him to be able to get like a lighter sentence? How do we know? How do we know? And that was real, because we don't really know. They didn't follow proper protocol. We don't know what was like basically being promised to this man and what he's about to get up there on that stand and try to admit to or convict someone else of. He's in a very desperate situation. He's been, like I said, he's been caught. They got him with the pink lemonade at In and Out, just taking hella sips, just looking soulless in there. Like They allegedly did a heinous crime, and he in there and in and out like nothing has just happened, just living his best life, getting a double double, animal style fries, pink lemonade, a little bit of Sprite in it to get a little in it. That's what that was going on. And I think, like I said, Brian Steele did a really good job today crossing that lead detective because he really exposed that this guy that's supposed to be a very credible and someone who follows the rules thoroughly was kind of like slacking a little bit with his detective work. They've been slacking. He showed that there is like everyone isn't as perfect as a officer or whatever they claiming to be as they claiming to be. Basically, Brian Steele did a really good job with that today. Man, I'm gonna keep y'all updated with more.